Alright guys, today I want to go over the setups for one of the auto shop robbery contracts, namely the Superdollar Deal contract. If you haven't heard yet, this week Rockstar is blessing us with a double bubble on these contracts. My goal here is to walk through the setups and also touch on the finale, in order to show you just how quick and easy these setups can be. In fact, for the Superdollar setups, you should be able to complete both of these without dying or incurring any damage at all. So as far as making good money quickly in this game, the auto shop contracts are definitely in the top 5 discussions. I've done videos on these before, but for me, whenever we get bonuses on the auto shop, I typically focus on 2 contracts: the Union Depository contract and the Superdollar Deal contract. Now, there's obviously more you can focus on. I believe there's a total of 8 different contracts, but the 2 I just mentioned are by far the easiest, and as luck would have it, these are also the top 2 paying contracts. So, yeah, win-win, right? Okay, so to kick off the Superdollar contract, you'll need to head to your auto shop whiteboard. And if you don't already own an auto shop, this is also your lucky week because Rockstar's discounting these by 30%. If you don't automatically get the Superdollar contract, don't worry. Simply select any other random contract and then back out, exit your auto shop, call Sasanta, and cancel the contract. Then simply go back to the whiteboard and a new refreshed list of contracts will appear. Alright, the first setup for the Superdollar is called Tracking Device. This one is pretty straightforward. The premise is simply planting a tracking device on a trailer that you'll be hacking into during the finale. The location for this is Fort Zancudo, so heading to the site will be your first priority. And as always, my recommended vehicle for these setups, and even the finale, which I'll get to later, is the Mark II Oppressor. When you arrive at the base, the trailer will be located in one of 2 spots: inside the large westernmost hangar, or outside near the southern red and white observation tower. As you're flying in, you can easily tell which one you'll have based on the visibility of a cargo bob. If you see a cargo bob located near the observation tower, your trailer will be outside. If not, it's in the hangar and you'll need to continue on. Before you get close to either location, you'll need to ensure you disengage your Mark II lock-on missiles. You don't want to trigger the enemies because we'll be doing this setup completely stealthy. If you play on a PS5, the disengage button will be your square button. Just keep pressing this until your weapons are turned off. When you get close to the hangar, simply fly low enough so you're entering the hangar near the roof. And thanks to a comment I received a while ago, there's a much simpler method to planting the tracking device. What you want to do is fly high enough so you're traveling between the trusses and the roof. What this does is allow you to head to the back of the hangar without being detected. Once you get to the back of the hangar, simply descend and park near the wall. When you land, make sure your Mark II is pointed at the wall. You're doing this because whenever you get on or off the Mark II, it resets the lock-on missiles. So parking like this will avoid any triggering when you jump back on again and give you time to turn the weapons off. From here, simply turn around, take a picture of the trailer, and then send it to Sasanta. Once she responds, you're ready to place a tracking device. All you need to do is ensure the guard walking on the west side of the building isn't on the catwalk walking towards the trailer. If he's not doing this, you're good to go. Just run to the back of the trailer, plant the device, and then head back to your Mark II. Once you get on your Mark II, you'll have to remember to disengage the lock-on missiles before turning around. What you'll need to do is simply fly up in tight little circles until you reach the roof again. Just take your time. As long as you're near the back of the wall, you won't get noticed. Then just exit the way you came in and you are done. Completely stealthy and stress-free. Okay, so if the trailer is located outside near the observation tower, this is what you need to do. Again, make sure your lock-on missiles are turned off before getting close to the area, and then simply park near the front of the cargo bob, making sure you're pointed away from the guards. I find it easier taking a picture on the ground rather than hovering in the air. Once on the ground, take a picture of the trailer and then send it to Sasanta. After she responds, you're good to go. Jump back on your Mark II, make sure to turn the missiles off, and then climb to a reasonable height in the air, similar to when we were in the hangar. Your goal is to not be too low where you'll be detected, but not too high that it takes a long time to land. What you want to do is head to the back corner area of the trailer, kind of like you're seeing here. You can hover the Mark II by simply pointing up and then tapping on the throttle. Do this until you see this guard who walks roughly north-south, walking north, away from the back of the trailer. Don't worry about the guard to the left. As long as you land and stay hidden by the trailer, he's not going to see you. Once the north-south guard turns to walk north, immediately land your Mark II and plant the device. You'll have to be quick because you'll only have about 6 or 7 seconds before the guard turns to walk back south again. However, this should be plenty of time to plant the device and then leave. And that's it. Don't worry about turning off your weapons because you'll be leaving in such a hurry the Mark II won't have time to lock on to anything. Now, for both of these locations, once you leave the area, simply wait until you get the message that the mission passed. Once you receive this and you ensure your respawning location is your auto shop, simply start a new session and you'll fast travel all the way back to your auto shop without having to travel the long distance back. Alright, the second setup is called the virus software. This one, if you can believe it, is even easier than the first. All you need to do is locate the hacker and steal some virus software. The location of the hacker will always be in the same general area. Once you arrive and the hacker is located, simply follow him back to his apartment and then steal the software. Now, there's a couple different methods here. You can go into this all stealthy and not get detected by the hacker, as Sasant is trying to tell you on the phone, but ignore this. All this does is prevent a couple more thugs you need to take out back at the apartment. And you'll need to take out the hacker anyway, so this, at least for me, is pointless. The second method, which a lot of people still think is ideal, is killing the hacker, stealing his address, and then going directly to the apartment. But the biggest roadblock in this method is that after you kill the hacker, you'll get a 3-star wanted level, and you cannot call Lester to remove it. So in the end, the quickest method is simply to locate the hacker, don't worry if you're detected, head to the apartment, kill the necessary bad guys, and then leave. Easy peasy, sneezy wheezy. And that's it, folks. You have just completed both setups in record time without nary a scratch. Now, I'm not going to dive too deep into the finale, except to offer a huge tip for those new to these contracts. The Union Depository is the only contract where you are not allowed to use the Mark II. So, with the Superdollar Deal, definitely take advantage of this. For me, I purchased a garage very close to my auto shop, so after the finale is kicked off, I simply pull a little U-turn and head to my garage. Once inside, grab your Mark II and then carry on with the finale. Again, a super quick little tip in order to complete the Superdollar Deal in a super quick amount of time. Super. Alright, so that's it, my friends. Thank you for watching. As always, if you like this video and want to help out, please subscribe, give a thumbs up, and let me know what you think. Is a Superdollar Deal on your go-to list for auto shop contracts? Or do you have any other additional tips or tricks that you would like to add? If so, drop a comment below and let everyone know. Until next time, be happy, be well, be safe, continue the one. Maestro.